Hey, what is up, everyone? This is Mountain Stacker. Hope you all have been doing well. It's been a few days since I've talked to you all, but I have been busy. Um, we've all been busy, I'm sure. It's just been a busy time of the year, and it's cold. It's my daughter's birthday today, so we were out of town celebrating. But just wanted to. There's been a lot in the news lately. A lot of macroeconomic activity, and wondering if that could affect commodities and interest rates and foreign exchange rates, and those things all play a pivotal role oftentimes in this type of discussion point of silver and gold that we talk about here on this channel. We would anticipate that there would be a lot of movement. I haven't seen a lot of it yet, but goodness, there's a lot of chatter out there. So here's some Norfeds. I mean, just been stacking a lot, been buying a lot of silver. Been showing it off in some pictures and on X and Instagram and on here, of course. But it's been busy time buying. I still think, in long-term perspective, the price point where silver is at spot prices today, as at the time of this video, that there are attractive times to buy silver, that there's opportunities to add to your stack, to your collection. These are a little bit different. I don't love these ones with this back, but nevertheless, they're part of it. There's an Engelhard website. You can do a little bit of research on all these different types of bars and coins and because they did make coins. I think we've talked about that in the past. We've got Engelhard coins and make those aren't Engelhard coins, but this one is 1984. It's a good year. Yeah. I was around in the 80s. I was around in 84. 83. This is a better year. It's a biggie, a little bit different background than per se one of the more recent ones. Here you go. This is 86. You can see the eagle reverse on these. And it's, Engelhard made some dated coins. How cool is that? Well, I shouldn't say coins, rounds, right? I keep saying coins. It's not coins unless it's has monetary currency value, US dollar value on it, and these don't. But these ones, wait, whoa. Yeah, but this guy, that's what I like. These things are historic. They also have dates on them. But these things were illegally made, and the dude went to jail for it because you can't make that. You can't do that. But now they're little collector's pieces. I'm not going around trying to use this stuff as $10, just to be very clear. I like to collect them from their silver and historical value. But I have been, I've been busy buying a lot of silver and a little bit of gold, and here's something that's fun to stack. You can find some great deals out there, and this is something that I think is just beautiful, and I'd like to put away in cold storage, long-term storage that you're never going to see, whatever they say about cryptocurrency and putting that in cold, hard storage, and and also it's just randomly, not because of what's going on in the news now, but I've been buying, a lot of Mexican Libertad silver and gold, and I don't have the gold with me. That's already away in safety deposit boxes, but I'll pull it out soon. Not a crazy amount. I'm not. I do like to buy at the top of the market. It's fun and it's enjoyable and it makes you feel good as a collector, but it's not the most financially smart thing. So I'm not loading up at the top. I am buying. I'm constantly buying, and when it drops, hopefully I'm going to buy more, and if it drops more, I'm going to buy more because it's something that I don't consider. It's something that I consider off balance sheet. Once I buy it, it goes away, and we don't know whatever happens to it. And sometimes I sell it for a loss and or break even a lot of times, or to trade it for things and non-cash things. It gets really lost, and that's what's interesting about finance and off-balance sheet and on-balance sheet. And this is just, a very small percent of my overall financial assets, but probably the most fun for sure. So, the thing I enjoy the most, and there's all kinds of fun silver bars. That's not an Engelhard. That's just something I've had. Boy, the collector pieces, art bars, I guess they call them. This one's an Engelhard. I've shown off, we talked about those 5-ounce Mexican Libertads. And it's, these things definitely a little bit more than silver value, but worth it to me. They resale oftentimes for higher premiums than silver value. I think they continually will. I love this proof one. It's so mirror-like. It's just gorgeous. But that's 15 ounces just from these three right here, and a significant amount of investment. But something to go away in the cold hard stack pretty soon. I wanted to show them off before that happened, and let's not just stick to Mexican stuff. This is, Her Majesty, the Queen here. Nice little collector, 1/2 ounce Canadian. I need more Canadian silver. I sold some of it recently, but a lot of the classic Mexican stuff has been part of something I'm collecting, and just it's pretty stuff, and it's well made, and just something to get, and of course, we can't forget these big Geigers. These aren't even the really big ones, but big for me. Might be big for you. Maybe it's maybe you got thousands of these, who knows? But I think if you're going to buy silver, buy something that you love and that you think and you consider to be a treasure that you want to hold on to and consider valuable. And that's what this is to me. I think these are just well made. Serial number, they've got the black light verification, 3 9s. It's, you can start, 4 9s you see with Canada, and it's pretty nice stuff. So, but it's not just because the tariffs that's in the news right now why I think this stuff is valuable and considered scarce or rare. It's because you could be stacking other coins. Here's a great example. I love eagles. I've got plenty of eagles. Don't let me fool you about that. Here is something that is a star. What, I think 500,000 of these made or something. And so this is an artificial rarity. They said, you make tons of, these are just bullion coins, make tons of them, but 500,000 have this little star, so these are more rare. But every year, you pull out these things, and these are rare. They don't make anywhere near them. I don't know the number. There's going to be some Mexican experts out there that can chime in. Please do comment on this thing if you guys know the mintage of the 2024 Mexican Libertads. But, this is definitely a rarity that, already. And then who knows what'll happen if there are tariffs input. Maybe it means that we're going to be making even more American silver eagles, maybe less. I don't know. Does it mean the cost of everything goes up? I'm not sure, but they do make great silver, so let's not forget that. And these Geigers come in all these different sizes, in the 100 grams, and there's 20 grams, 50 grams again. There's 50 grams, but there's smaller ones in here too. They're not all. I'm not showing off here. That's got some 20 grams in there. You even got some of these. These ones are all 10 grams. I'm still working on that. See, that's why it hasn't been in the permanent stack yet. Once it fills, it goes away. You guys won't see that. These little ones are, just because you need one of every kind. So I guess I needed a 1 gram. What do you think? Just one. That's bare minimum stacker. I don't, one. Oh, that's not the way to go. But for a collector piece, because it's a little piece for treasure, different sizes, nice to have. Here's a 5 gram. Like all these. These are just in the box, and this is just one for, in the assay, as they say. Just something, remind you guys, this came in the mail, by the way. The numismatist for you, the new one, and it's got some great info on beautiful coin. I know I've talked about it in the past. It's one of my favorites. It's the Incused by Pratt, and so they go a little bit in detail about how Pratt came to be in designing some of the most beautiful coins ever made. And, you know, it's a good read. If you guys aren't a subscriber to that, I recommend it. If you've got kids, there's a Young Numismatist, and that's sort of how we subscribe, as my son is a member of the Young Numismatists and a subscriber of that. So, and we share that subscription, I suppose. But that's what I've been doing lately. I hope you guys have been buying some cool stuff. Let me know what you've been interested in. You know, chime in. Give me a like if you find any of this stuff good. Let me know what you'd recommend that I need to add to my collection. You know, and I'm up for a listen. So until then, Mountain Stacker out.